see it? Try it now. Now mute it. No, it's got the loudspeaker.
Yeah, there it goes.
Did my family remember your shoe?
Hello. I don't know. I think so. I hope so. Hello, 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 hello.
Mute it.
Good morning, everybody. We're here at Hillsborough Arena, actually Orange County Sports Complex, where the Raptors will be facing the Carolina Thunder. Putting my jacket here, getting all warmed up. I'm usually freezing. 28 seconds left to go in the warm up. They did play the Thunder yesterday, I believe. The final score of yesterday's game was 7-0? 8-0? How to do a fact check there with my fact checker. And so we're looking for the fourth of 4 games this weekend, and Raptors are 3-0. Raptors will be white in all 3 games, all 4 games today, this weekend, because that's just the way they want to roll. Buzzer sounded. We'll get back to you with the start of the first period. Welcome everybody, everybody's families, and all the people who listen to the Raptors from around the world, all the scouts, all the people up in Toronto watching the game for a replay review. We thank you for all your help. All right, folks, here for the start of the first period. And again, Hillsborough, North Carolina. It's the Carolina Thunder versus your Raleigh Raptors. Lee and Picard, Mikey Lee, and I believe it's Margulies out to take the draw, but I can't see very well. Perini and Carlson back on D. It's actually Sykes on the draw. Puck goes down into the Thunder zone, hits the brakes, comes the other way, goes back and forth a couple times, looks up. Thunder clear the zone, that's tipped up, picked up by Perini. He circles back, gets it up to Sykes and up to Picard. Picard, it's got some space and time, it's poked away. Kasuf pokes that away in the corner, ends up on Picard's stick. Picard winds up, takes a shot, that's saved, and lands right in front of the goaltender. And the Thunder get it out to the top of the zone, but not out. Sorry, to the top of the zone, not out. Almost touched with a high stick, but not. Ooh, the referee gets hit there by Kasuf. And Picard picks up the puck in the corner. Picard brings it behind the Thunder net. Picard wheeling, dealing, still has the puck at the face-off dot. Scrambles a little bit as the Thunder defender gives him a little bit of trouble. Puts that in front, and the Thunder send that out of the zone. That's going to go to the length of the ice. The ice. That was like Christmas vacation with Thief and Tiff and 13:52 here in the first period, all zeros. As we line up for a face-off down deep in the Thunder zone. Thunder take the draw. Comes up top to Chris Grin. Chris Grin gets it down low behind the net to Hall. Halsey holds the puck, skates around towards the corner, looks for it, puts it on the forehand. Nice slot play, quick shot wide by Margulies. Picked up by Grimm. Grimm pulls it around to the forehand, ends up on Peterson's stick. Peterson back behind the net to Picard. Picard tried to do a Michigan, I believe. Or that was Halsey, sorry. Looked like he flattened down on the puck as he got to do a Michigan. As the zone's cleared, but the Raptors bring it back in. Margulies takes it to the top of the face-off dot. A couple of moves along the boards to get by a couple of Thunder players, and Chris Grimm with a one-timer hits a stick in front, goes wide. Boltnier gets it at the other side at the point. Quick wrist shot, that goes wide. Comes back to Chris Grimm. Chris Grimm holds the puck, tries to get it over. It's deflected for the moment, puts it into the sticks and skates of the Thunder, so he's going to have to, after it ends up back on his stick, he's going to back it up. And then send it back up ice where Halsey picks it up at center. Halsey with a pass to Logan Peterson. Peterson picks it up in the deep part of the Thunder zone. It's taken away by the Thunder. Thunder able to clear the zone. Colonna gives chase. Got one man on him. D to D over to his D partner, PJ Whittier. That's Petey trying to tap it into the zone there. Nope, sorry, Halsey. And Margulies. Colonna pokes that away up to Margulies. Margulies looks up. Pulls it into the zone, gets it into the slot, pulls it around a couple of players, tries to put it between his legs, puts it between his legs. Anyway, gives it to Logan Peterson, comes around the boards. Colonna will send that back down to the corner where Logan Peterson picks it up. Peterson skates it around, looking for a man in front, hits a guy in the slot, quick shot, and a save and a whistle. Nice save by the goalkeeper there. Beautiful play. Bumper play right to the center. Boom. One time. Hits the goalie, though. Face off just to the right of the goaltender. The referees are discussing something. I don't know if they want to make a call here because of the extracurricular stuff. All right, face off just to the right of the Thunder goalkeeper. Okay, that face off backhanded just across the goal mouth. Peters gives chase. Comes around the far post side boards for me, far side from where the player was. Petey has the puck. Skates it through the slot. Quick shot, he scores. Petey puts one in. It's a Raleigh Raptors goal. 11:31 left in the first. Edie makes it 1-0. Face off to center ice. Picard has the puck, brings it in on sides. Actually, right in front of me. Comes up and sent out the length of the ice by the Thunder. And that'll be an icing call. Face off down deep in the Thunder zone. Holland, Sykes, Picard, Perini, and Carlson. Carlson on D. Possession taken by the Thunder, but they can't get out of the zone. Perini holds it. Takes a quick shot. That's deflected down. It's a goal. I'm not sure who had that deflection, but it looks like it might have been Sykes. Sykes leads the train. He gets a deflection off a nice Perini shot. 2-0 Raptors. It's a Raleigh Raptors goal with 11:06. 25 seconds between that and the last goal. Yes, I do math. I'm probably wrong on that anyway. I think it was 11, 20, 31 or something like that last time. Let me use my fingers here. Raptors take it into the zone. Picard slams it low, comes around the backside of the net. Holland picks it up. It's actually taken by a Thunder player who gets it up ice and sends that all the way down, but they're saying that's tipped. Perini will pick it up. No icing call. Perini has it behind Raptors net, sends it up ice to Picard. That goes right past him and up to Sykes. Through Sykes and to the D of the Thunder, but the D can't handle it. Get it to the top of the zone, sits there for a moment, and finally the Thunder are able to chip that out. Austin spins it, banks it off the boards. We're Holland a battle at the blue line. It's at center ice. Thunder have possession. Slapped away, ends up on the stick of Perini. Perini picks up ice, chips it down low, goes around the backside of the boards behind the Thunder net. Thunder send it back the other way. Sykes is there to cut that off. Gets caught in the skates, but he's able to backhand it pass to Holland on the boards. Holland tries to get a pass over to Picard. That's taken by the Thunder. A little bit of a drag move, but that's pulled right into the slot. Sykes has it right now. Sykes bangs it back down to Holland. Holland goes off of Holland and right in front of the goalie. Goes off the goalie's leg. Comes back down to Holland. Holland sends it around the boards. Grimm able to keep. Grimm skates it low. Dishes it off to Holland low. Thunder defender skates through Holland, grabs the puck and skates the other way. That's taken back away. Holland, 1 to beat. 2 to beat. Takes a quick shot off the crossbar. Almost goes in. Had the goalie surely beat. Sykes still has it down low. That's taken away. Goes off of Holland skates though, and Holland keeps that down low in the corner. Holland spins. Tries to earn position here. Bangs it off the board. Tries to get it to Picard. It was taken by a Thunder player, and then it's taken by Sykes. Backhands it. Throws it to the slot. And there's going to be a penalty called here. It looks like the Raptors will go on a power play with 9:08 left in the first period. 2-0 Raptors. Face off deep in the Raptor zone. Sorry, Thunder zone. Minute and 30 power play. You have Lee, Margulies, Perini, Kelowna. Margulies grabs it after the couple of battles after the draw. Margulies still has it, pulls it in front. Backhand pass over to Kelowna, who's had a stick tied up. He looks across, gets it all the way over to Perini. Perini looks at the space he has. He goes down low. Margulies looks up, goes back up to Petey. Petey cycles down low. Him and Lucas exchange spots. A little tip in front by Lee. Goes back outside and then chipped up the boards to Perini. Perini looks across, backhands it down low to Margulies. Margulies has it on the goal line, extended. Margulies gets it poked away for a second, but still has control. Kicks it to his forehand. puts it out to Petey. Petey goes around one man, puts it low to Margulies, who was open, and then it's put to Colonna's stick and then sent in. Oh, wow, not sent in. It was a beautiful shot on the crease by Lee. Sorry, in the slot. 8:18 left in the first. 40 seconds left on this power play. 2-0 Raptors. Face off just to the left of the Thunder goalkeeper. 8:18 left in the first. 2-0 Raptors. Peterson on the draw. It's Peterson, Holland, Halsey, Grimm, Whittier. Whittier grabs that slot spot. They got it behind the net. 3 men working it between the 3 behind the net. Picks it up, had an open net, turns around. Peterson gets it back to Hall. Quick shot, and they put it in. That's Holland with the goal. Off the other side, they just worked that puck around a little too quickly for the Thunder to be able to realize where it was. Goalkeeper was completely on the other side. I think the goalkeeper knew he wasn't going to get over. 7:57 left in the first period. 3-0 Raptors. Same group in, face-off center ice. Actually, Rintala is taking the draw. So it's Rintala, Picard, Mikey Lee, Perini. And might be the same group because I see, no, that's Carlson out there. As forechecking is Picard. That goes the length of the ice for an icing call. They wave it off. Perini will grab that. Fakes the slapper one way and skates the other, takes it behind his own net. Just up out of the zone. You can see it rolling around near the blue line. Can't really see what's going on now. Let's just assume there's some good hockey going on. Kasut through the center. Pulls a quick shot. That's high. Over the net. Nice shot. I mean, nice in the sense that it was hard. Not accurate, but still. I wouldn't want to get it in the face with it. The Raptors send it up ice. That's tipped by a couple of Thunder players, so no icing. And it's stopped right here in front of me by Rintala. Rintala tries to get a cross-ice pass in there and ends up on Whittier's stick. I'm sorry, not Perini's stick. Perini backhands it. Ends up back on his stick after a Thunder player backhands it back to him. Perini skates through a couple of players. Strong on the puck. Across, almost ends up on Carlson's stick. And it goes all the way out after it was deflected in the slot. Rintala brings it up ice. Perini had to pick it up at the blue line. He takes some time and space. Turns the defenseman around. Slot pass. Intercepted by the Thunder. Thunder come the other way. They got a man breaking as well. Can't really see what's going on in the corner there. Again, centering pass, I think, was intercepted by Fulton and backhanded out of the zone. Picked up by the Thunder, just at their own blue line. Margulies in a foot race with a Thunder defender picks it up in the corner. Margulies looking to make a play, gets it to the point. Fulton winds up, takes a hard shot. That's high over the net. Picked up almost on the other side, but overskated. Thunder want to get it out of the zone. They get it up ice. It rolls around at the blue line and finally has gotten out of the zone. But Grimm backing up Fulton there. Has a good defendership. Grimm, quick shot. That's just wide. Sykes stops that from going out of the zone. Sykes and Lee together. Sykes picks that up, puts it behind his back as he battles with a couple of Thunder players for the puck. Comes up to the top. Fulton sends it, hits it some Thunder skates. Fulton has it again. Sends it low. Margulies picks it up off the boards. Past the faceoff dot, goes by one. Tries to backhand pass. What a beautiful play as he backhand passes it to Sykes. Sykes rips a shot, but it's a nice save. I like the pass work and the play, though. 5:03 left in the first period. 3-0 Raptors. Holland, Peterson, Peters, Whittier, Colonna. Whittier has it after the draw, takes a flip shot. That goes off the man. Thunder trying to beat Whittier out after that deflection, but he's able to win that battle. Gets it back up to Holland. Holland Looks up ice to Petey. Petey goes across. Ooh, almost chipped in on a beautiful play. Logan Peterson and Holland get behind that. Try to Michigan it again. And that was Petey that time trying to Michigan it. One of these kids, I guess they have some bet to Michigan. Kelowna has it up top, goes around one, goes around two, gets it down deep into the corner, picked up by Logan Peterson. Logan Peterson stands up, puts it up, stands up. Nice save by the goalkeeper to keep that from going into the net. They send it up ice, but the Kelowna is able to keep. Peterson drags it around one man, pulls it around another. He's got two on him, still has possession, pulls it around another. Sends over to Holland. Holland now going back and forth. Nice slot pass to Petey. Petey puts it in for a goal. That's a Raleigh Raptors goal by Petey with 3:57 left in the first period. 4-0 Raptors. Whistle on the draw. Big break here. It's on Halsey's stick. He tries to get into a foot race with one of the Thunder players. He wins, but he's still battling up against the board, and there's going to be a penalty here against the Thunder. It's like a cross check here. So we get a cross check here on the Thunder with 3:45 left in the period. 4-0 is the score. We'll go on minute and 30 power play with the Raptors. Line out there. Kasuf, Halsey, Winter. It's a 3-minute penalty here, actually. It's a double minor. So 3:45 left in the period, 3 minutes, and that'll be on power play. Raptors up 4-0. Referee's still trying to have a little discussion here with the scorekeeper. Face-off won by the Raptors. Up to the point. Quick, long shot. That's hit by a high stick, but it was touched by a Thunder player. As Carlson had a shot that was tipped and flipped in the air. Thunder coming fast the other way. Pull in front. Quick shot. That's wide. Nice play by the Thunder. Comes the other way. Minute and 10 left. Oh, it's not a 3-minute. It's actually a minute and 30. Not sure what happened there with the double liner. The Raptors still have possession low. It's put behind the net. Halsey. Back to Kasuf. Kasuf. Goes cross ice to Halsey. Halsey lines it up. Takes a quick shot. He scores. Garrett Hall. With 3:06 left, it's a power play goal and a Raleigh Raptors goal. 5-0. Looks like they still have 4 men out there, the Thunder, so I'm not sure that's a non-releasable penalty and or only the first one of the double liner got released. Nope, they're sending another one out there. .306 left in the period, 5-0 Raptors. Thunder have possession. Snap it up to center ice. Taken away by the defense of the Raptors and sent up ice back to the Thunder. Thunder Not sure what was happening in that corner, but the Raptors come out with it. Lean Picard. Lean Picard goes 1-on-1. Pulls it to the net. Quick shot. He scores. 2:41 left. 6-0 Raptors on a Liam Picard goal. Again, that'll make it 6-0 here. 2:41 left in the first period. Logan Peterson on the draw. Fulton near and Grimm on D. Petey, Peterson. As it's being battled, I battled down low with the Raptors defense. There's about 5 guys who are holding the puck against the wall there. And ref tells me to get it loose. It does get loose. Raptors come away with it. Lee is the other forward in. D to D to Fulton. Fulton pulls it around 1. Tries to snap it up to a man. That's taken and put down into the corner where Peterson will pick that up. 2:03 left in the period. Peterson skates behind his own net. Looks up ice. It's Petey. It's Peterson at center ice. It's knocked off the stick temporarily. Lee sends that back down low as he takes a shot from one of the Thunder players. Peterson now has it. Well, actually kicked to Whittier. Whittier actually kicked it as it was trying to be sent out. His soccer style save. He's able to keep that in the zone. Comes out. Peterson. Puck was rolling on him. Looking up. Tried to pull it around him, man. It's taken by the Thunder. The Thunder looking up ice at the faceoff dot. They'll send out the length of the ice. Doesn't hit the goal, so that'll be an icing call with 1:25 left in the first period. 6-0 Raptors. Face off down deep in the Thunder zone. Winchell on the draw. He's got Holland on his left, Halsey on his right. Cologne and Whittier, the defensive pair. Slot pass, just deflected wide. Winchell back over to Holland. Holland shot one wide, just wide outside the goal. Puck sent up ice. Winchell gives chase. Picks it up. Skates behind his own net. Looks up ice. Bangs off the boards. Looks like Garrett Hall. Garrett Hall pulls it in front. Nice centering pass. That's deflected off a couple of skates. Goes back behind the Thunder net and sent around the boards and out. That's going to go the length of the ice for an icing call. Oh, they waved it off. I'm cool with that. 44 seconds left in the period. Play on. Quick stand up at the line there. A couple players collide. Holland tries to take that puck, so does Halsey, as they both double team a player. Puck goes behind loose behind the net. Picked up by, I think it's Perini. It is. Perini skating it through a couple of men. Puts on Holland's stick. Holland shoots it wide. 13 seconds left in the period. Halsey has it. Halsey backhands it to Holland. Holland puts it in front. Backhanded to Winslow to Hall to the goal. It's a goal. Raptors goal with 5.3 seconds left. It's a Raleigh Raptors goal. Nice little tic-tac-toe, literally. It was Holland, Rintala, Hall. Rintala actually had it right on the doorstep and dished it off to Hall smartly. And nice assist there by both Holland and Rintala. And a nice goal by Garrett. G-Man Hall. 5.3 left in the period. Raptors win the draw, send it down the length of the ice. They're going to wave that icing off. And we'll end the period there and be back in a minute. Thank you. Raptors have it down low. 14:38 as the period's just started. Sorry, I missed the first part. I'm going to walk over to where Mike is in a second. As the Raptors threatening 7-0 here in the second period as that goes the length of the ice for an icing call. Face off down low. Battled for as I walk over to the side. Raptors pick it up in the corner. Backhanded it up to Petey, has the puck near the face-off top. Now it's on the backhand of, I think that was Picard, saved, and held for a face-off. How you doing? All right. 13:52 left in the. This is the third period, right? Oh my gosh, that's how bad I am today. Puck goes all the way down the ice. Right to the cross-ice pass. It's Peterson. Peterson skates it out, settles it back down. Cross-ice pass from Fulton goes into the corner, picked up by the Thunder. Now Carlson skating on offense here, tries to put a backhanded pass to his deep partner, Perini. Perini has it in the corner, gets it over to Peterson. Peterson holding, goes across, man up in front. It's Carlson. He takes a quick shot, just misses. Carlson open on the bumper play in the slot. Carlson has the puck again, backhands it behind the net. Ends up on Carlson's hand, and then puts it in front of himself, wanted to put that in. Oh, it looks like he might be hurt. Carlson's hurt. Hope he's all right. Looks like Braden Carlson's down. And I didn't see what happened. It looked like he lost his edge. He tried to stand on his leg and was unable to. Yeah. Looks like, yeah, they did a bunch of different changes here, so that's why you're seeing some guys up front. As Carlson's still on the ice here. Braden's a tough kid. In fact, I think this might be the first time I've seen him down on the ice all season. Looks like he's getting up. Might be favoring one of those legs, he looks like, possibly. Can't really tell. His teammates help him off the ice. Screaming Perini, nice job. And again, hopefully Braden will be able to walk that off. Face off just outside the zone. Grim on the draw. Sent up ice. Thunder have it at blue line. Just put into the slot by the Thunder and deflected off of a skate. Put up ice to Ranger Holland. Ranger Holland with a quick shot. That goes behind the net. Halsey battles with a couple of Thunder players. He ends up with it. Tries to pull that puck up for Michigan again and dig it in. He still has it. They've been trying that Michigan all morning here. Have you noticed that? Puck comes off ice. Kelowna frustrates at the blue line, but the Thunder still get it in. Kasuf pushes the man around and out. Kelowna, I believe it's Kelowna. In this distance, I can't really see. Picks it up. He looks up ice. He's got Halsey open, but he goes for the hard pass to Holland, and that's cut off. and sent back into the zone. Kasuf picks it up. Kasuf, a defender here. Cross ice pass. Finally does get to Halsey, but skips over a stick, goes the length of the ice, and it'll be an icing call. 11:46 left in the second period. And now that we're in the other end of the ice, I can see the Elite Prospects Junior Championship banner. The Eastern Junior Elite Prospects League. 22-23 assembles on that team as the puck is handled behind the net. Pulled out of the zone by, it's like Landon Perini. Landon Perini with some speed. Oh, sorry, that's Whittier. Whittier with some speed. Puts it in front. Slot pass. And it's Margulies who's knocked down as he tried to make contact with the puck. Petey battles for it in the corner with a couple of Thunder. It comes out to a Thunder stick, and they're able to clear the zone. Whittier, pass up to Margulies. Margulies brings it into the zone onside. Quick shot that deflects off of the player. And then back to the goaltender will be held for a faceoff. One 11:04 left in the second period. 7-0 Raptors. Face-off was won by the Thunder. They send it all the way the length of the ice, and it's waved off, weirdly enough. It could be because of the pace of the game. Oh, and the Thunder score on that. Which I guess it should have been an icing call, but for whatever reason, it's waved off. 7-1 Raptors. And that's a Thunder goal. Breaks the shutout here for Guido. I haven't mentioned Guido's name much because I believe that might be the first or second shot on net. How many shots, Mike? 2. I thought so. So I'm going to have to get on Guido about his percentage today. In all fairness to him, that should have been an icing call. But as we determined in our last game, calls don't make a difference. Perini pokes the puck away, looking in front. Gets it back behind the net. Again, a Michigan attempt here. And then it's sent up and out, poked back. Jim tried to get a piece of that. Kelowna comes up quick to keep it in the zone, but he's unable to handle it. Kelowna holds it up, tries to hold it before bringing it back in so he's not offside. Skates around one, a little flip pass, lands in the belly of a Thunder player, and then they send it the length of the ice for an icing call with 10 minutes left in the second period, 7-1 Raptors. Face off down low. Perini goes up to the point. PJ Whittier winds up. Gets to the slot. It's deflected just wide of the net. Here comes another Michigan attempt. I could feel it. Holland tried to do it, and they kick it out on him. I'm not so sure I like it, but hey, the kids are trying to have a little fun out here. I can't argue with that. You don't want to be disrespectful to the other team, and it's 7-1. It's only a 6-goal game. It's not like we're up 20 here. As the Thunder trying to escape their own zone, that comes back up top. Margulies picks it off. Margulies has it caught between his skates and then ends up in Perini's. I don't know if he was tripped or if he lost his edge there. Margulies lifts the stick of the Thunder as they keep it down low. Grimm now shuttles down, powers through that puck to keep it in with Whittier. Finally, it's gotten out by the Thunder. Perini picks it back up at the blue line, backhands it in low, deflected off of the Thunder stick. They try to send it back up. Perini's able to keep it in his zone momentarily. And he sends it over to Holland, gets chipped around, and then sent out of the zone where PJ Whittier will give chase. PJ Whittier looks at time and space he has available, has a man with him, and it's offside because of the change. The bench door is in the zone. In some rinks, this isn't the case, but in a lot of rinks it is. So when you try to get up either into the zone, into your bench or out of the bench on one side, you're in your zone already, and sometimes that can potentially make an offside. Thunder take the puck after the face-off. 8:33 left in the second period, 7-1 Raptors. A lot of line changes, shuffling things up so the kids could have a little fun here. It's Picard, PD, and Halsey up front, though. Handled by PD behind the net, sent around the boards. Halsey tries to pick it up and drop it. Sorry, that is not Halsey. That's Picard. It is finally intercepted by PD. PD comes up the ice, charging. Backhanded pass over to Halsey, just out of reach. Trying to Michigan it here again. And the Thunder defense stopped that from happening. And a chip here up the line by Fulton, incidental. So it looks like there'll be a power play here for the Thunder. (7-1) with 7:38 left in the second period. And the Raptors will go on a penalty kill here. Carlson's back on the ice, skating normally, so that's good to see. Number 6 out there after it looked like he might have potentially been hurt. Well, he was hurt, but I mean, potentially injured. There is a difference between the two, if you don't know, between injured and hurt. Icing call here. Huh? Yeah. All the time. You don't do this? I thought everybody recycled. Face off down low. Raptors try to clear their own zone. Thunder able to hold it in momentarily. Raptors, center ice. Looks like Sykes. Sykes with one man to beat, 2-on-1. Carlson back to Sykes. Sykes backhands it up over the net. Carlson's hit again. He's having a heck of a game. And then he gives a man a shove as he thought he was dirtily hit. Yeah, I don't know if dirtily is a word, but. And then Guido with a save. Smothers it alongside the net. Face off down low in the Raptor zone to the left of Guido. It's in the blind corner here. I can't see it, guys. So sorry. Backhand pass in front. I saw the backhand pass and went all the way across, and then the Raptors able to clear the zone. And there's one man. Peterson grabs the puck, takes a quick shot, he scores after he wins a foot race to that puck. Raleigh Raptors goal. It's a shorthanded goal. Or is that a power play goal? No, shorthanded, right? Who's in the box on that? I don't remember. I see 8 seconds on the clock, but I'm not sure. Yeah, shorthanded goal, as we do have a man in the box. Oh, yeah, that was that tripping play down low, Fulton. Sprung out of the box, though, almost stealing that puck, is Carlson. Whittier has the puck, looks across. That's tipped behind the net. Carlson gives chase. picked up by Whittier, tipped back to Carlson, and then sent around the boards where Perini's going to pick it up. Perini has it in the corner. He loses his edge as they battle for it right in front of me and right in front of your camera. Quick pass. Oh, hit Carlson. Carlson spins, tries to snapshot that in, and just fans on it. Margulies has it. Comes over to Whittier. Whittier brings it low. Has it at the face-off dot-ish. In the corner now. Grimm had it for a moment. Thunder trying to just get it out of the zone. Stepping up is Margulies. He's going to keep it in. Margulies looking to make a play. He's hounded by a couple of Thunder players. Gets it down to Carlson. Carlson skates into the corner. He's pushed from behind hard. That's going to be a penalty. He's okay. Raptors, as the goalie is pulled for the extra man here, comes to Margulies. Margulies pulls around one, winds up, takes a shot off the post, pulled back again. Grimm misses the net wide. Still have possession though. Margulies takes it out of the zone. He'll hold that for a while they get some extra man up time. Skates through a few players, brings it back into the zone on the far side, far from your camera, into the slot. Winds up, takes a quick, it's a pass, and that's hits escape, but no possession taken by the Thunder yet, so no whistle. Quick pass over to Carlson, and I just missed out of his reach. And the Thunder will be able to touch up here. They were not able to touch up, but they'll give it to him. So the Raptors will go back on the power play here for 1:30. What's that? Oh, we have a change in goaltender. Just like yesterday, they split the game. They split today. Guido's out. Biggie's in. And just a little split of this Thunder series. And, hats off to this Thunder team. They're here. They're battling. Let's be honest. They're probably misplaced in a sense. They should not be in this division. That's not to say anything bad about them. It's or anything great about our boys. These different skill levels, and you can just tell in this game that, and all the other games they played this year, the Thunder in this division, they're just outplayed. And probably should have been in the upper A division. Petey up top, but I gotta be honest with you. Last time, not yesterday, last series, as the puck is batted around in the crease by Rinfla, and Holland gets back up to the point where Fultonier whips a shot and it goes through the 5-hole. That's a goal from Mason Fultonier from the point. And a power play goal and a Raleigh Raptors goal. Nice shot by Mason from the point, low. Thing had eyes, went through all the skates on the ice, and then through the 5-hole of the goaltender. So with 3:41 left, 9-1 Raptors. And you just, personally don't want to, and there's not trying to offend anybody, but you don't want to see a team get, beat 20 to something, right? The boys are trying the best they can to change up the line. Coaches are trying their best they can to change up the lines, put the defense up front, and make it a little better. But the skill set's just a little different here. As it comes to Halsey bounces it off, deflects up to Kelowna. Kelowna reaches back, snapper goes off of a leg, hits a couple of bodies in front as the Thunder had a little confusion over who was supposed to get that puck, and they take it out. Kelowna tries to jump that play and keep it in the zone. Brought back in by Peterson. Peterson drops it for Halsey. Halsey to Peterson. Peterson has it behind the net, tries to pull it around, but he's met by a couple of Thunder players. Thunder has it behind their own net. Thunder look up, and they're able to clear the zone. That'll go the length of the ice. Nope, it'll slow down. Icing's waved off. Kasuf on D, and it's like an offside call here with 2:34, 9-1 Raptors. And I'm not going to sit here and wax poetic about different divisions and a bunch of different things. You just like a little bit more competitive of a game, and I'm glad the boys are having fun out here. We just don't want to have that fun at the expense of other kids. And I think they're showing a little bit of mercy here. The Michigan stuff that's kind of where I say, I'm not too sure I'm crazy about it. But every kid, I'm sure, who knows about the Michigan, and if you don't know what the Michigan is, it's the lacrosse style goal where you flatten your stick on the puck behind the net, pick it up, and then you throw it into the net from behind the net. It's a pretty cool goal if you could pull it off. Seen it done a couple of times. But you don't want to embarrass this team. You want to have a little bit of mercy, show a little bit of respect as Carlson's bumped off the play. And Whittier's going to chase that down. It's an icing call. 2:16 left in the second period. 9-1 Raptors. Face-off will come down deep into the Thunder zone. Raptors with a cross-ice pass to Carlson. Carlson on the doorstep. Had it, and then it's poked away from Whittier. He's able to somehow, for a moment, keep it into the zone, but Thunder breaking out with some speed, but that's cut off quickly. And center ice pass to Grimm. Grimm has it caught in his skates for a moment and goes to the left of Biggie, and whistle blown here. I'm not sure what for. Looks like there's going to be a tripping call here. Penalty box looks to be open on the Raptor side, so it'll be a tripping call on the Raptors. So they'll go on the penalty kill here. 9-1 second period. Face off down deep in the Raptor zone, right to the right of Biggie. Picked up by Perini. Quick turn to the left. Picks up ice, slams it off the boards and out of the zone. Holland, forechecking, all over the man, who's able to clear it back out of his own zone, but Holland takes that after a miscommunication on the Thunder side. Backhands it in nice and lightly, as again they are on the penalty kill here. Backhanded pass, Perini there, tried to steal it behind the net, set up ice and out of the zone. Fulton and Rintola are your deep pair. Holland, Perini up front. 52 seconds left on the kill. 9-1 Raptors, 1:08 left in the period. On this wonderful Sunday in Hillsborough. Game 2 of the day, game 4 of the weekend. Cross ice pass to Fulton here, grabs it off the boards, looks up ice. That puck is deflected, picked up by Rintola. Rintola settles the puck down, does a couple of circles, sends it out of his own zone. Thunder send it the other way. But they're bringing it up ice, bringing it to the zone onside, try to be hounded by, they're hounded by Perini and a couple of other players, still have possession behind the net, and then it's taken by Perini. Does backhand pass, 4 seconds left on this kill for the Raptors, 17 left in the period. Stopped at the top. Quick shot. Oh, Biggie was all over that, but it goes just past the front of the goal mouth. Around the ring. And we're walking through the Hillsborough Orange County Sportsplex. I'm right behind Mike. He says hello to our fan base. Say hi, fan base. Oh, yeah! See, they're all crazy over here. And then we pass. This is a nice locker room, the UNC locker room here. You can take a shot of that. That's actually North Carolina's locker room. Oh, there's people getting dressed in there. You don't want to take a shot of that. And walking up through the ramp. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Kevin, how you doing, man? How you been? Good to see you. Shake the hand of my son's old coach. Back over to the the side we originated at. And just in time for the period to begin. So that is Hillsborough's Arena, Orange County Sports Complex. It's a nice facility. Face off center ice. Thunder win the draw. 15-minute period, 9-1. Raptors sent around, D to D behind the net. Thunder escape behind their own net. Stick is lifted by Petey. Petey pounding the defender behind the net, really giving him a lot of trouble. His partner has to give him some help. Margulies doesn't allow that puck to come out. He gets it back down. Quick pass is stopped in front. That pass from Peterson, I believe. Thunder bring it in. Oh, man, it's hit pretty hard. Oh, there's Carlson with a nice legal hit. Margulies picks it up in the corner and skates it out of the zone. Margulies has it up at the red line. Looking at his options. He's got two with him. Margulies brings it into the corner, turns it, spins it, gets to Rintala. Not Rintala. That's Peterson. To the front to Carlson on the slot. They are trying to hit Braden with a goal here. Sent around the boards. Sent around the other way. Picked up by Ranger Holland. He sends it back to Halsey. Looks like Holland and Halsey are D partners. Whittier up front with Kelowna and can't see who else was with him. Sykes. Whittier gives chase after Kelowna dumps it into the zone. Kelowna grabs it out of the corner. He is looking up. Gets it back to Sykes, who banks it off the boards to Whittier. Whittier has it down low. He battles for it. Loses the puck for a moment, and Thunder hit the brakes, turn around, settle it down. 12:49 left in the third, 9-1 Raptors. And Holland back on D, picks it up, D to D. Cross ice pass, D to D back. Holland to Halsey, Halsey to Holland. Up ice, off the boards to Whittier. Whittier hits Kelowna. Kelowna brings it in onside, little pass to Halsey. Halsey spins, shuffles it down to Kelowna. Kelowna's got a couple options here. Quick pass. He hits it. Sends it to Whittier, but Whittier didn't exactly like the pass. He gets a backhand shot off. That's saved by the goalkeeper. So kids having fun out there as we've got the D up front here. It's the total D line. Fultonier, Grimm, Perini, and Rintala Picard will be your G pair bringing up the rear. Yeah, they had 6 on. They got to pull a guy. That's the Thunder. So we got our D up front and our front on D. Perini goes back to the point. Picard winds up for a point shot that gets stopped in the slot, sent up ice, picked up by Rintala. Rintala circles around, cross ice pass to Picard, D to D. D to D back to Rintala. Rintala looks up ice. Long cross ice pass, tries to hit Fulton near. That skips over a stick. But then Grimm gives chase. Grimm, a little shove at the top, stays at the top, and then the Thunder bring it out. Thunder are stopped at the red line by Fulton near, and then they grab the puck and come back the other way. As they skate through the puck and bring it into the zone, still battling here. They shoot it. Oh, a nice shot off the side of the net, lands in front of Biggie. And then it's sent the length of the ice. That's going to be an icing call. What? Yeah, they are. Logan Peterson has it up at the red line. Margulies, cross-ice pass. Hits Mikey Lee, who I think is playing defense. Carlson, this is the man they're trying to get the goal. With a centering pass, ends up back on Carlson's stick. Another centering pass from Carlson. Ends up on the Thunder stick. They're able to clear the zone. Mikey Lee on D brings it up. He's got some space. Winds up for a slapper. Oh, it's Kasuf. Sorry, Kasuf, not Mikey Lee. Mikey Lee is in there. Those are the two big guys on the team. I tend to get the similar looking players confused. What's sad is I have laser surgery, and I still can't see. Carlson tried to split the D there. He's pulled down. Lee picks it up, goes behind the net. Gets it to Peterson. Peterson pulls between two players. He's looking to get Carlson. Carlson's open. Takes a shot as he's falling. Still couldn't get that shot off hard enough, and it goes wide. They are really trying to get Braden Carlson a goal here, and he's fighting hard for it. Raptors have it down low. Mikey Lee centering pass hits Margulies. Margulies, quick shot, he scores! 10-1, 8:50 left. It's a Raleigh Raptors goal. Here's where, like in these sorts of games, where I kind of want to do like funny commercials, like Saturday Night Live type commercials. Commercials for things that you really don't need. Holland and Halsey on D to D. Holland to Hall, Hall to Holland. Holland misplays it a tad off the boards, but then he gets it back. Another cross-ice pass to Hall. Hall up to Kelowna. Kelowna tries to skate past the man. Comes off a skate. Kelowna has it back on his stick, and he sends it low. Thunder have it. Try to go around a man. That's taken away. Picked up by Kelowna. It's in the skates and all tangled up right in front of me here, but gets up to the top of the zone. They're able to clear it. Holland takes that away. Tries to get it to Kelowna. That D to D off to Holland. I mean, from Hall to Holland, Holland to Hall. Back to Holland in the corner. 7:27 left. I'm sure this clock is running. Thunder, intercept. Quick shot. Biggie's there. Kicks that aside. Raptors have possession. And it's dumped in by Petey. Picked up by the Thunder. Thunder try to skate it out of the zone. They get it up to the top. And that's poked away at the top of the zone, then sent the length of the ice for an icing call with 6:56 left in the third period. And this next word is brought to you by the Grim Money Exchange. We give you change. If you give us $1, we'll give you 4 quarters. If you give us a $10 bill, we'll give you 10 singles or a 5 and 5 singles. The Grim Exchange. We'll give you whatever change you need. Back to the game. Thunder have the puck behind their own net. They're able, just about to get it out of the zone, but then it's picked up by Landon Perini, who looks to see what his options are. He's got little to no help, so he's just going to kind of bang it off the boards here. Finally, he's got some players down to help him. Little saucer pass to the middle. Nope, he's going to spin around and just hold this puck. 5:55 left in the third, 9-1 Raptors. And again, it's a little game of respect here, a little mercy. They're not going to try and slam every goal home, and I have a lot of respect for the boys for doing that. So comes up to the top, Perini goes around one man, gets it back down to, that was Picard who gets it to Perini. Perini now in the corner again, he's pushed over. As a couple of players battle for it in the corner, sent the other way. Rintla is going to pick that up. Send it back down around behind the Thunder goal where it's picked up by Perini again. Perini just getting body position there, sends it back around where Fultoner is going to pick it up. 5:14 left in the third, 9-1 Raptors. Comes up to the top of the zone. Thunder will dump that length of the ice. It's not going to be an icing call, won't make it, and the clock will run. Rintala picks it up in his own zone, chips it up ice. That's intercepted by the Thunder. Thunder turn it around and dump it low, but that's picked up by Liam Picard. Liam Picard skates behind his own net, looks up ice, and I believe that was hit Sykes. Nope, that, gosh, can't even see who that is. And it is Sykes. Sykes dumps it low. Stolen by the Raptors for a second there, but then the Thunder able to clear their own zone. 4:30 left in the game. Stolen by Peterson. Peterson skates behind his own net. They're playing a little keep away here. Just trying to kill this clock. Sent to the slot, then up to Carlson. Carlson, it's got some space and time. Skates up ice, drags it around one man. Oh, that's offside, but they don't call it. Carlson drags around another, backhands it at the goal. It just hits the side of the net. Peterson picks it up as Carlson gets into slot position. Picked up by Grimm. Grimm to the slot. Oh, just out of his way. Now Margulies has it. He's looking to set up somebody. And he has it, dishes it off maybe to Carlson again. Oh, in the skates of Carlson with 3:46 left. He hustles back for the back check. And nice hustle there. Kasut picks it up. Goes around one man. Playing defense now, Kasut. Cross ice, actually up, centering ice path. And it's hit to Carlson. Carlson, a little spin move, and that's poked away, but he's able to keep it in the zone. Carlson, nice move. Carlson sends it deep. Around the back of the net with 3:17 left, 9-1 Raptors. Thunder pick it up in their own corner. Grimm meets the man there, and the Thunder are going to send that the length of the ice. They are waving off all icing here. They want this game to end. Flipped up ice by the Raptors and chipped up out of the zone to Peterson. Peterson stood up for a moment. I believe it is Margulies. Margulies with the puck. Dipsy-do, one leg, comes through the middle, and it's offside. Tried to get that off to Carlson again. Oh, man, and the New York Jets are losing 6-0 already. The game just started. Yes, I am a Jet fan. Whittier on the draw. Thunder have it. Take possession at the red line. Try to skate it into the zone. That's poked away for the moment. And sent across, actually. Backhanded in front to the slot. Wind up, quick shot. That doesn't get through. It's blocked by a defender. Picked up by Holland. Holland chips it up ice to the center. Held on by Whittier. Whittier tried to get a pass to Lee. That's intercepted. And then it's taken back. 2:02 left in the third period. Ranger Holland tries to get it up and out of the zone. Whittier picks it up. Whittier flips it down. And Thunder send it back out with 1:38 left here. Holland to Hall, Hall to Holland, Hall to Holland, Holland to Hall, Hall to Holland, Hall to Hall, Hall to Holland, deflected. And they sent the length of the ice. So we're not going to call icing here again. They just want this game to expire. Kelowna on the forecheck. Top of the zone, chipped down, hits off a player, no icing. 1:16 left in this game. Picked up by Petey, skates behind his own net. Looks up ice. Skates around a couple of players. He's pulled off the puck, but then it's pulled back by Carlson, who gets an elbow. No call. It's a little bit of an incidental contact situation. 55 left in the game here. And they try to get that puck up to Carlson one last time. Comes the length of the ice. They're not going to call icing here. They're just letting these boys play. Carlson, forechecking. It's to Rintala. Rintala looking up into the slot. He's got Carlson and then Perini. Perini tries to dish it right up to Carlson again. They're just anything to get Carlson a goal here, and they were unable to get it to him that time. This is by no fault of Carlson at all. Man taken down, no call. 22 seconds. They stopped the clock for some reason, even though the game. This game should be over, but the clock is stopped. Now 7.6 seconds left. Quick shot. And Biggie steers that aside. Clock is. That's going to be the game, folks. Something wrong with the clock there, but the boys had a tremendous weekend, 4-0. Just great effort all around, and even against the Thunder here, just a lot of mercy shown, and really, really, all-out effort. Great weekend. Thanks everybody for watching and listening to me, and thank you, Michael Grimm, on the camera. We'll see y'all next time.
And then we can build stand.
Oh no, I should. I said I'm getting a new tripod because it broke.
That's how we did it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I texted him. I said, Mike said, and I said no. And his reply was, "That's pretty dumb on your part."
Yep. I knew it. I knew it.
Damn it.
Just the way he's been playing lately.